our topic is what is Hadoop and how it's work. So first we will take one example to understand the needs of data processing framework. Then we will conclude with the definition of Hadoop, right? Suppose Amazon shopping portal wants to recommend some new product based on existing most sold product. So how he will do? Amazon has to find what type of product that is and what type of target audience he is looking for that new product. So he has to find out each and every product purchased by that type of user age group. So Amazon needs processed the sales data, right? And we all know that data size will be not in the GB and TB. That data size will be in the yottabytes and more than that. So here we need massive computational power for the computer to process all those data, because a normal computer cannot process all those data even within the years. We need a framework that can give some extra computational power to the computer, and Hadoop is the best example. Now we will conclude the definition of Hadoop. Apache Hadoop is a collection of open source software utilities that facilitate using a network of many computers to solve problem involving massive amount of data and computations. It provides a software framework for distributed storage and processing of big data using the MapReduce programmatical model, right? So a small Hadoop clusters includes a single master and multiple workers nodes. The master nodes consist of a job tracker, task tracker, name node and data node. A slave or worker nodes act as both a data node and a task tracker. Hadoop consists Hadoop distributed file system. So we will first we will understand what is HDFS. So Hadoop distributed file system is basically a distributed, scalable and portable file system. Hadoop is basically divided into two parts, HDFS and MapReduce. So HDFS is used for storing the data and MapReduce is used for the processing the data. HDFS has 5 services as name node, secondary name node, job tracker, data node and task tracker. So let's discuss all these 5 points one by one. Name node is basically HDFS consists of only one name node, and we can call it as a master node, which can track the file and manage the file system and has the metadata and the whole data in it. To be particular, name node contains the details of the number of blocks, locations and what data nodes the data is stored and where the applications are stored and other details. Data node is basically it stores data in the blocks. It has the blocks. This is also known as the slave nodes, and it's stored the actual data into the HDFS, which is responsible for the clients to read and write. These are the slave domains. Every data node sends a heartbeat message to the name nodes and every 3 seconds and convey that it is alive. In this way, when name nodes does not receive a heartbeat from a data node for 2 minutes, it will take the data as dead and start the process of block replications of some other data nodes. Secondary name node. This is only to take care of the checkpoints of all the file system metadata which is in the name node. This is also known as the checkpoints node. It is helper node for the name node. Job tracker. Basically, job tracker will be useful in the processing the data. Job tracker receives the request for MapReduce executions from the client. Job tracker talk to the name node to know about the locations of the data, like job tracker will request the name node for the processing the data. Name node is response gives the metadata to the job tracker. Task tracker. It is the slave node for the job tracker, and it will take the task from the job tracker and that will work on the that task.